Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tara, and if you're new, welcome to the family. Today we are doing a DIY of fairy dust, and this is what the little guy looks like. It is a glitter-filled potion ingredient from Slug and Triggers, or at least inspired what it would look like from Harry Potter. And I make sure that all my potion ingredients or potions could exist in the Harry Potter world, even if they're not exactly the way that we envisioned them. It's all inspired, so I created this little guy all by myself, and I will show you guys how I did it. So I will have all the ingredients that I used for this project down in the description below, and links to where I got everything. With the label, I had already previously made one for Floo powder, and I just updated the Floo powder one for the fairy dust, and I will be showing you guys how I updated that, where I got my inspiration, and all of that jazz. So with that, let's get into making this ingredient. Alright, so the first item that we're going to need for this potion is going to be a potion bottle. So this is a potion. I have several of these left over from a party that I threw for my birthday. So we have those. And the next thing you're going to need is a medium, which I used Epsom salts, some glitter, some iridescent flakes, and what it's gonna look like on the inside is going to be like so, right? And now you're like, Tara, but why is it so purple? Because you have white, and purple. Well, we then also have some food coloring. I put a single drop of this and a single drop of this into this cup, and I think it was about a good chunk right here full of Epsom salts that we have mostly used up here to make some potions. All right, so I am on to number 4 of making these potions, but I made too much Epsom salts and it's not gonna go to waste, so we're just gonna make lots of fairy dust. Then we have some tacky glue to glue the lid on. We've got some Mod Podge to glue the labels on. We've got one of these fun sticks that you use for mani-pedis, but we're actually going to be using to glue the lid on. And then I just use a sponge brush to glue the labels on. And of course, we've got some labels. So we've got already made up the fairy dust labels. Then we have some handy dandy scissors to cut out our labels. So we're going to open our potion. And I just have, oh, and I have a little popsicle stick thing, and we're just gonna place the goodies in the bottle. I just found this stick particularly very useful to stuffing this size of a bottle because it slides right into the top of the lid very nicely, and the Epsom salts stick to each other quite well, so it's just easy to scoop in. And I'm just gonna kind of scoop until I'm good in, ready to add some glitter. So we added some glitter in there. Now we're gonna add some of our, what do you call these? I don't know, iridescent flakes. That's what I called them earlier. Kind of just let them drop in there. So now we got some iridescence in there, Epsom salts and glitter. Now what I do is I like to shake it up inside the bottle. And there you go. So then we're just gonna keep repeating this process until we fill it up to the top. Gotta have a lot of those iridescents. Now, you might think that your bottle is full, but as soon as you shake, it is not. And there we go. We have another potion filled with fairy dust. And I like how the glitter doesn't always go and mix very well, that some places it's like a little thicker, in some places, oh, there is a spot though that it has like no glitter. And I don't like that. Okay. Well, that's a bit better. And it just, like, with the iridescence, it just flakes. It just gives it so much texture. And for me, that's just something I really like about this potion. Now that we've got that, and we've sufficiently made a mess, it's a good thing we've got the paper down. That's the point, right? Now it's time to glue said lid on. Now I'm gonna let this one sit because sometimes the Epsom salts shake down, so we're gonna use a one that we've already filled and I'm happy with the amount that it's inside. So we're going to take the lid off. I kind of just take the lid right off the bottle for whatever reason. The tacky glue does not like coming through the lid, and I just get, did I get the wrong bottle? I think I got the wrong bottle of tacky glue. I need to figure out with that other one if I just need to add some water to it, because the consistency was not very good. So again, we have the exact same tacky glue, just one's in a purple label. Okay, so we're just going to, there we go. Just get a little bit of glue, and we're just going to apply it right around the edge. Now, tacky glue, or at least this tacky glue that I have, will dry clear, so you will not see the glue once it's dried. Now, these stoppers don't stay on very well, so if you kind of wanted to use this like a bath bomb, well, one, there's a lot of glitter, and two, the iridescent thingy, little flakes would go into the bath, but it would be really cool to give to someone. You would just need to make sure they knew that you secured the lid on in some fashion, because you wouldn't want this to spill. And I just kind of take my nail and go around the edges and get that extra glue that popped out. Now that we got all of these lids glued on, we're gonna start on the label. Alright, so I have printed off all of my, about 6 of these labels. And we're just gonna cut one out. Now, that is the size that our little label will be on this potion. Now, you can cut around the edges and kind of give it a little bit of a different design if you want to. I haven't decided if I'm going to or not, or if I just like the square. Do we dare it? Do we dare cut it out? Alright, let's cut it out. Yeah, I'm not digging that. I hate, because like they're slightly different on each side. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think it's alright? I don't like the shape. I don't know. So we're gonna scrap that one. I just don't like how it's not symmetrical. I don't know, it's this thing that I've got. So we're just gonna cut out a new one. Do I dare? I kind of like doing the cutout. I just don't like how it ends up looking after I do it because of my abilities. I don't know, maybe we will make it oval. So let me grab a pencil. And I think I just want to round it just a tad. Alright, so we're just gonna have it round like that, like so. And then we're gonna do the same thing at the bottom. Alright, so I think I like that much better with the shape. So then we're going to take our bottle and our label and get some Mod Podge and our foam brush and just dip it in. Now I like to brush it on the back of the label all the way to the edge, so we want it to stick. Now you can use whatever glue you want. I guess you could use a glue stick. I haven't really ever tried using the glue stick because I just know when I looked it up on the internet, that's what it told me the best one is. And then just find where you want to put your label. So for me, I'm just gonna, and I just put a little bit of glue on the bottom, or on the bottle, to help adhese it together. Plus then it gives it a little more glue to move around as you glue it down. And then you kind of just get it straight on there and kind of tap it down. And you can brush any bubbles out. I haven't ever had any bubbles with paper, but you can make sure there's no bubbles in there. And there you have it. We've got our fairy dust. And then once this dries, we will do another coat of Mod Podge on the top, and then we will add one little charm to the potions and we will call it done. And we're just gonna brush some Mod Podge over the top to give us a little bit of a sheen. So I just kind of dab it on the top. Make sure you coat the whole thing because this Mod Podge is the gloss, so you're gonna get a slightly different coloring if you don't get the whole thing. Like certain spots will look like you didn't coat it completely. Now you can sit here and brush stroke it all out, but it's gonna give you, or try to get all the brush strokes out with your brush, but it's gonna still give you this kind of film like, and it's gonna look a little fuzzy. Plus you'll see the brush strokes. So I just take my finger along and just brush out. Smooth out the brush strokes. And then it is all done but the charm that we're about to add on to it. So this is what the potion looks like, or the potion ingredient. And if you notice my nail polish is a little different, it's because we're filming on a different day. I finished these potions, I made 4 of them, and I felt like they just needed something a little extra to them. They just needed a little something to jazz it up. We needed to get some butterflies. That was the closest thing to fairy wings I could find. Anything that I wanted to add just seemed way too big. And then we have just some simple short push pins right here. I don't know if it will focus. Just have a simple gold. And we're just going to take the push pin and push it through this little fabric right in there. And then we're going to take the push pin and we're going to push it into the cork. And there we go. And that is kind of how I have made this potion bottle, or this potion, I keep saying potion bottle, this potion ingredient. So that is our final look. Let me know what you think. This is something more you want to see on my channel, please let me know. I will continue to show you guys some of the different ideas that I come up with for my potion ingredients. And if you want to see my Floo powder travel size in the same size bottle, I will also show you guys that if you want. So now we have created our potion bottle ingredient, and now it is time to find a home for it. Where will you place your potion bottle? Will you put it on your potion shelf? Do you have a specific spot? What do you guys think? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Is there anything else I should do differently? Is there a new ingredient that I should try out? Is there something that you want me to share on my channel? Let me know all down below. If you want to stay up to date on all of my creations, whether I share them on YouTube, I will make sure that they're all posted all over Instagram, so make sure you check that out and stay up to what I do in my daily life. Mostly, it's a lot of my cat. FYI. If you want to see more of my face around YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and there should be more Harry Potter content for you to check out right in here. I will see you guys in the next video.